Alright, hey guys, I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be covering possibly a story that is a little closer to home for us. And this in the US is becoming a problem. And this, again, the media has refused to cover in any kind of honest way without putting their own political slant on it. I'm not going to pretend I don't have biases. I'm not going to pretend that I'm not going to cover it through my own lens. But I am going to say that this discarding of information because it doesn't fit with your narrative is not a good policy. Alright, so I started researching this whenever I got this assignment, and it is disgusting. This is the MS13 gang. So here I have a Fox Business article that covers it, and I thought that this was interesting. Alright, let's see if we can pull this one up. Yeah, Fox Business article. It's weird to me that this one hasn't come up yet. Let's see. Come on. Okay. All right. We're going to go straight to the BBC article here. This is interesting because they only chose to cover this after President Trump's last tweet, well, not last tweet, but one of his tweets where he mentioned, let me see exactly how he said it. They refused to even say what he said. They just kind of put a little, they take him out of context. That's funny. They basically say that there was a mass murder on Long Island. 4 people died and another few were injured. They found their bodies like mangled in the woods. To give you guys a perspective on the stuff that they're dealing with, I'm going to have a few pictures kind of linked below of who these people are. Not children, but they're immigrating to the U.S. It stands for, let me see here if I can get this right. Mara Salvatrucha, yeah, which is gang, which is what Mara means, and then Salva for El Salvador, where it has its roots, and Trucha, they say it's basically a translation into street smarts, and yeah, the 13, they say it represents an M because of its number place in the alphabet. So very interesting stuff here. Except for the fact that these people are psychotic, and they're, I think it says right here that there are, no, that's the Fox Business one. Come on. Okay, here we go. Yes, so basically, they began to start appearing here in the U.S. in Los Angeles in the 1980s, and they were basically some of the most ruthless people. Their motto is kill, steal, rape, control, or mata, roba, viola, controla, kill, steal, rape, control, which is disgusting. And so the question that one might ask is, these people, they're a large gang, they're coming from other countries, and they're willing to use violence and fear tactics to basically push their own agenda, which is to put themselves in control. Some may say, well, that just sounds like terrorism to me. This sounds far beyond gang violence. Well, why do they fall under gang violence? Well, here's an interesting thing. If it's gang violence, President Trump cannot do much to counter it. So basically, if this is just a gang, it's going to be left up to the departments and agencies who have failed so miserably for the last 30 years at quelling it. So the question may be, why not label it a terrorist organization so that Donald Trump can take executive actions against it? He can have more strict illegal immigration and immigration, just in general policies against them. Clearly, let me see how many people it says. There's a lot of information here in this Fox Business article. Not much spin as far as I can tell. It's mostly just the statistics and what it is here. And I guess I'm going to link to these articles down below. But about 60 to 70% of them of the members of this group are immigrants, and it's believed to be a majority that are in fact illegal immigrants. So it's interesting when Trump said this, what was that, about 2 years ago, whenever he said this about them sending not their best, Mexico not sending their best, and other countries not sending their best. Central and South America have literally been sending these people whose motto is kill, steal, rape, control, which even Donald Trump didn't go nearly that far. He said rapists and some of them are murderers, but this is their motto, is to go to another place and to use each of their numbers, and they often recruit younger people to do the dirty work. So murders, gang-involved murders, or just random murders. There's a story here of a group of high school students who killed 2 teenage girls, and yeah, it's disgusting because of a dispute that they had at school. And they are the worst. This is gang violence. They're transporting drugs. They've put their foot in human trafficking, sex trafficking, all drug trafficking. They are a major problem to our country. So in that way, the drug trafficking and all that, you may say it's a gang, but they have an agenda. They're using violence and fear tactics to prove it. This is just a terrorist organization, plain and simple. And giving Donald Trump the executive power to counter them would be exceptional, because the FBI and the DEA and all those people, they have had a very rough time trying to keep these people out of our country. They've infiltrated 46 states. That's the conservative estimate that I got on here, which again, they could be in every single state in continental United States for all we know. But it's an evil group of people. They have disgusting things that they stand for, and they are recruiting kids who didn't really get the chance to, go through life and get to succeed in life, and they recruit these younger people, people my age and younger, to do kind of their dirty work. And it's a disgusting program. They're recruiting people in a way that's not dissimilar from ISIS, except, of course, we've had a much more tame response to it. So Donald Trump said this week illegal immigration policies of the Obama administration allowed bad MS13 gangs to form in cities across the U.S. We are removing them fast. Here's the thing: if we can indeed, he has to go through all of the parameters that you would have to go to for deportation and for criminal charges and anything like that. But he shouldn't have to. I'm almost always for more power to the state and less power to the federal government. However, this is a national security threat, and this falls cleanly into his jurisdiction. And there's just so much he can do about it. These people have 30,000 people worldwide. That's not a small group. And it's evil. They do terrible things. There have been hundreds of reports of violent crime and sexual crime from their agents. And it's time that we call them out for what they are, which is that MS13 is a terrorist organization. All the evidence points to this, and there's no reason not to label them as such in order to get them out of our country and protect the people in our country. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Again, the links will be in the description down below for the articles that I show. The BBC article is majorly, it says less information about what MS13 is than tearing apart President Donald Trump's tweet here, which is ironic that they think somehow the issue doesn't lie with the terrorist organization recruiting young people to kill, steal, rape, and control. But this is classic of the left. This is classic of the mainstream media. And again, I'm not the biggest Donald Trump fan. However, this is what he ran on. This is why he is in office. People, they've elected him to get rid of gangs like MS-13, terrorist organizations like MS-13 and ISIS, get them out of our country. Anyway, so yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. Go visit the websites, do your own research, because I would never want to mislead anyone. And yeah, so that's going to be it for today. See you guys later.